Hi everyone, welcome to Last Minute Coders. My name is Vinay and in this video we are going to explore model controls. So Microsoft finally has introduced some new controls like this tab list. So see this and this progress bar. There are other controls as well, but like the ones I liked is these two. Others are like fairly easy to use. So we will explore this, right? So previously what happens is like if we need to create some nav list like this, what we need to do is we need to first create 4 buttons, then we need to do lot of styling on that. We need to create this rectangular bar below this and we need to style that also, like we need to change its on hover color, on press color, active color. Okay, so it was a lot of work, but see now Microsoft has introduced this tab list and it by default have this, like if I'm hovering over this I'm seeing this light gray underline line to it. And if I clicking on the services, see the transition from home to service. See this, it is like transitioning smoothly like in websites. See this, if I'm from home to contact us, see this line. So I haven't like done this UI, this is by default with this model controls. So this is really an amazing feature. And see this progress bar, if I'm on home, so this is covering like 25% of this whole line up here. If I'm on service now 50%, about a 75%, contact us 100%. So if you have like a form which is like on multiple pages, so you can have this like this progress bar kind of line. It will be helpful for you. So let's start this video. Before starting this video, I would really appreciate if you support my work by subscribing to this channel and liking this video. Thank you in advance. Let's start. Just go to your settings, go to upcoming features, scroll all the way to the down and see this. You will see this try out the model controls. Initially it will be like this. Just turn this on and you will definitely going to see the model controls up here, right? And still, like if you go to your setting and you don't see this try out model controls, so I will recommend you to create a new environment. Okay, so what you need to do is go to the home page of your PowerApps, go to your setting, admin center. Once you are on admin center, create a new environment, give it some name, and for the region just select this preview United States. Okay, and select the type, save it. Once save it, go to your this thing Power App home screen, select that environment and then create this app on that environment only. Then you are going to see this thing, just enable this. So anyways, let's start with this video. Okay, so I'll create a new screen first. Okay, so this is my new screen and in this I'll create let's say I'll create 3 containers first. Okay, so go to your layout, just create 3 containers. This is my first container. I'll style it. So firstly, this is going to be like header container. Okay, this is my header container. Instead of 60, let us give 70. Then next container is going to be my footer container. Okay, for width I'll say parent dot height minus self dot height self dot height. Okay, so see this, let me for now just change the color so you will be able to see. So this is the header, this is the footer, and you can rename these as well, like footer container, rename this as header container. Okay, just copy this. I'll create like this, I'll rename this as home container. Okay, country name already. Okay, what I'll say this home container 1 I'll say. Okay, because I've already created home container in screen 1, so it was giving me that error. Home container should be in between this footer and header, so I'll style it like this. The Y property of this home container should be something like this. My header container dot height. Okay, and the height of this should be like this. Parent dot height minus footer container dot height minus header container dot height. Header container 1 dot height. Okay, the name of header container is header container not 1. Okay, so if I will change its color to, let's say, orange, I'll just wanted to show you the UI, that's why I've chosen these color. So see this, if I increase the height of this, see, this is like dynamic. If I increase the height of this to 100, see, if I change the height to 120, if I change this height to like 100, so see, this is like fully dynamic. Okay, I'll keep it as 70. So this 70, this is like 120. You can keep like this only, and this is like based on this, like full parent height, and we are subtracting from this height and this height. Okay, so first thing first, for header you can just add some text labels. Instead of text label, we have like, I'll show you some, if you don't know, we have this HTML text. See why HTML text is better than our normal text control, because we can have some like styling to it. Okay, let's say I have this thing for width. What I'll say parent dot width, and height is, again, I can say parent dot height. I know it is 70 only, but let's do like this. Font size, I'll say 24, and auto height, no, I'll not enable it. And for the text, I'll say explore, and I'll make this, if I use this B tag, and I'll say explore modern control, and I need to close this with LMC, with last minute coder. If I say something like color red, instead of this, just use a single quote. So see this, so we can do something like this, and you won't see like from here you can't center align this. So to center align this, we have the center tag. Just write something like this, center, and see this is like center line. Whatever you do, just close that tag as well. Okay, so see this. So in this way, like you can also create, and you can do something like this, like a style, do this color white, I'll say. Okay, and here if also you wanted to give like this color as something like red or yellow, just do copy this, I just pasted this, see this. So I think this is like looking fine for now. For learning purposes, this is good, right? I'll give it little bit maybe this kind of color. This I'll keep it as white footer. Okay, Alright, and to like center align this with this thing, I think what we can do is like justify center. You can explore this thing, right? Currently, like my hand with HTML is like not really good, but basic I know. Like you will use the center tag, and like this you can style if you are good with HTML. Like this tag is like very helpful, okay? Because we can like in this text box we can do a lot of thing. We can do a lot of styling. See this, if I wanted to make this explore as this model control as in italics, so I'll just use an I tag. See this, so explore model control with, see everything is in italics because I haven't closed it. But if I close it here after this B tag, see this explore model control, so model control is coming up in italics, and this everything is a normal font. So like this you can do, and you can change the font also in a style property. If you will explore the HTML, you can change the font as well. So like this is really amazing. You can explore this also. Just giving you the heads up like what you can do. Now go to your home container, just insert a simple this text label. I'll just simply center align it, okay, and just increase its size like this. Center align this, increase its size to 20, and I'll say this is my like home page, right? You have created like home page. For home page we have this home container. I'll copy this home container, I'll paste this again, I'll do like 2 times, and now I'll just change the name of these things. Like this is my home page, this is my service container, this is my about us container, okay, and this is going to be my contact us container, okay. So these things are done. You can change the text up here, go to this label, just for service page just name it as service page. For this about us, just change it to about us page. For contact us, just change this label to contact us. Alright, so this is done, right? So whatever thing is on the top, like this container is on the top, so I'm seeing that label. Let's say if this about us is on the top, let's say if I reorder it to bring it to front, so I'll see about us page, okay. So by default it is like this. In footer, what you need to do is just go to your footer container. Now click on this plus icon up here, okay, insert these model controls. So in this model controls, see we have like this thing, button you already know, checkbox you already know, date picker you already know, but we have a new UI for date picker. Drop down we already know. Information button is new, but this is something that we already know actually. Like we use firstly what we used to do, we used to just create a icon, and in our icon we have this like information button kind of icon, and then we used to either we used to give it like something this a tool tip to it. If I go up here and say info, so see this, and like let's say this is my helping text to it, okay, tool tip. And if I used to play this app, hover over this, so see this helping text I am seeing up. And if we wanted to create like a text to it, so again we need to create a label, then give some text to it, and once we click on that, that text used to show up, and then we click on that, that text is used to hide. But now with this model controls, what happens is, let's say if I select this information button, its size is like really small. I don't see the setting to increase its size. So by default, like this, its large size is also like this. I don't know if you are able to see this. This is the information button. If I click on this, I'll see this. If I again click on this, this is closing, right? So like maybe they will improve this. For now it is like this. Link also nothing new, it is similar to his button only. You just, let's say, give the URL up here, a link name, let's say Facebook link, and just copy the URL here. Okay, like www.facebook.com, something like this. If I do play this app, click on this Facebook, I think, yeah, see. So it is like very simple. You can explore this one, and rest are like, this spinner is new, but again, like it is not, what you say, like very new. We used to download this GIF from, like, there are many open source website from where we can download some spinners like this, and in a form of like image we used to import this, and we used to use this in our app. So nothing new again. So the only thing that I liked is this tab list and this progress bar. Rest are like this text and text input are really simple. Again, this tab list is there. So tab list, as the name suggests, it is a list, so it will contain an array of items. Just click on this items. For creating an array, just use this square bracket, and inside a square bracket use double quote, say home, comma, services, comma, this thing, contact us, about us, firstly about us, and I'll say contact us. Okay, so yeah, this is our tab list. So for now, like, there is not a lot of styling. Maybe the time you are seeing this video, for you, like, this property section has different thing. We can't change like the color of this, the styling of this for now. Maybe we can, and I don't know, but I don't see like how, from where we can change that. For now I don't see anything. If I even go to this advanced, I don't see, like, instead of this, like alignment of this and changing it to like large, this is the only thing which I am seeing now. And I can change this to vertical as well, like this is my vertical list. Okay, so vertical will also have like a styling like this, see. So in this video we will just use this horizontal one, and to align this to the center, what you need to do is go to its X property, and in X property say something like this: parent dot width divided by 2 minus self dot width divided by 2. Okay, so this is like center align. And for its Y property, what you need to do is again do the same thing: parent dot width divided by 2 minus cell dot width divided by 2. Okay, sorry, not width, but this time it is going to be height, because we are on the yth property, right? Parent dot height, GIG, H is already there, T. See, so this is aligned from this side also. So on any screen size, this will be center aligned. Alright, now we have this progress bar. So I'll just cut it from here and paste it in this footer controller. Okay, again I'll simply just paste it here. Size I'll keep it as large. Again, I don't see much like a styling to it. I can change the color of this bar, but again the size of this I cannot change. I can give it like success green color, warning this is like oranges red. Error, I think it is dark red. So we will use this color, and basically like this is a brand color. I don't know for me why it is showing up as none. So it should be a brand color, something like this. Again, to align this, go to its X property. Again, you can give something like this: parent dot width divided by 2 minus self dot width divide by 2. So this is like center line, right? And width of this, you can keep it as like 600, whatever. For now, let us keep it as like 800. Okay, max value of this, just keep it as 100 only. And for this value section, we will play with it. Say if I do something like this, if I do 25, so this is on 25. If I do 75, so this is 75. Okay, if I do 100, just see this progress bar. So we will play with this value property. So till now our app is looking like this. If I go to service, see, nothing is happening, but see this, I haven't created this thing, right? This animation I haven't created, but this is already there for this tab list. So firstly, go to this progress bar, go to its value. So once you click on this this tab list, see the name of this is TabList 2. Just copy this name, go to your progress bar, go to this value property, just select this. I'll say TabList dot selected dot. So currently my tab value is home, right? So I'll just use this if else statement. If TabList 2 dot selected value is equal to, if it is home, then make this progress bar as 25, else make it as like, let's say 50. Okay, so if I'll play this app now, see, so I'm on the home page. If let's say, so this is like 25. If I'm on any other page, it will be 50. So first do the same thing for service. If we are on service, then this should be 50. If we are on about us, then 75. If we are on contact us, then 100, right? So the same thing I am going to do up here, and instead of if else, just use like switch case. Switch is like better in this scenario. So just use switch, and if you know the syntax of switch, switch is something like this. Let me align this for home 25. Okay, for service, man, I think service, just make it as 50. For this thing, again use comma. For about us, make it as 75. And if it is like nothing, if it is default, then use it as 100. Okay, so see, if I now play this app, click on contact us, see, service 50%, 75%, home 25%, contact us 100%. So this part is done. Again, just go up here, copy this thing, TabList 2 selected, this thing, just copy this, go to your container. It's like, this is my home container, right? Go to its visible property. I'll just recommend you just press Control and select all the controllers like this: service, home, contact us, about us. Go to their visible property and just paste this, and here type something like this: if TabList is this thing is equal to like home, then make it as true, else make it as false. Okay, so see, if my TabList 2 dot selected is on home, then I'm going to see this home container. So this home container will be true. So just change the code for service container. See this, go to service container. Now this time just change this to service. For contact us, change it to like contact space s, and see whatever name like you are using up here, right? There is like something like this, contact space us. So note like this is case sensitive. If your U is capital, here you need to be capital, right? And for about us container, change it to about us. Okay, so see this, I'm on contact us page, I'm seeing this. If I'm on service page, I'll see service page. If I'm on about us, home. So like this is the easiest way you can implement this. See, while explaining you, it took me like this much amount of time. Otherwise, like within like 4 or 5 minutes I could have implemented this, and 4 or 5 minutes is like way too much. It can be done within like 2-3 minutes. So I hope like you understood now like how you can implement this tab list in your PowerApps. Okay, and you can explore other model controls. Like I know text you can do yourself, text input, nothing new, radio button, nothing new. So yeah, rest are also fine. And if you want to like know what this badge is, I don't know, for me why like there is no styling to it. Even if I change it, let's say if I change it to circular, danger, again the same styling. So this is still like in development. So but badge is something, if you will explore up here, like badge in PowerApps, so you will see up here like what, like this is how it is going to be look. Filled is going to look like this, ghost is going to look like this, outline like this, tint like this. But say if I include this, it is already tint, circular. And even if I increase the size of this, see it is like this and on a square only. So this is it about this video, and I hope you liked this tutorial. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you in next video. Till then, goodbye, take care.